Hi there, everyone. Hello, and welcome again to another event, another show for Business Brews and Beyond. Ayan, yon. We have a very special guest for today. But first, let me welcome everyone. I'm Coach Sally Jacob for Business Brews and Beyond. This is another exciting episode that we will help empower creatives, entrepreneurs, freelancers, and everyday people to define their grind, upgrade, and create ripple effects of kindness and support through the power of connection and collaboration. Ayan. A little intro about me. I am a former OFW turned digital entrepreneur. I'm a branding strategist and a certified life coach. So if you have any branding and design requirements or you want to turn your passion into profits, just go to me, message me at LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. So, wag na nating patagalin kasi sobrang excited ako. Sobrang excited ako dito sa ating guest. She's a friend and I've known her for several years because of our siguro something that gravitates us together is yung pag-support sa people no na nangangailangan. We're both certified life coaches and she's an advocate of mental wellness and Alopecia Philippines. She's the vice president of this foundation and a certified international life coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs from Dallas, Texas, USA. Grabe, sobrang galing nito. She's a practitioner of points of view, helping us to, for trainings, creative tools for development. And also, she's a member of Shetty, Genius Coaching Group. Ang dami, no? Sobra. Kung hindi pa naman tayo matututo sa kanya sa dami ng resources, talagang bilib ako dito. A TV and radio resource speaker in relationship, solo parenting, bullying, anxiety, yun nga, mental wellness, yan. Yan ang mga pwedeng matutunan natin. So without further ado, gusto ko talagang ipakilala na sa inyo ang aking very special guest, fellow life coach and a dear friend, Coach Ellen Perez. Hi, Coach!
Hi! Great to see you. Great afternoon, everyone. And yes, thank you so much for this invitation. It's always a blessing to be it's always a blessing to give blessing to others. Thank you so much, Business Brews and Beyond. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Hi, nako Coach Ellen, alam mo sobrang excited ako at thank you for accommodating me accepting the invitation. Sobrang excited ako to learn more from you and I've heard you last time with all your stories. Actually, pag nagsasalita ka when we're having mga mastermind at saka mga coffee sessions, medyo andun yung mga iyakan dahil very powerful. Sobrang powerful yung story mo. The hero's journey, ika nga, is there. How you were able to rise above everything. So, without parang mahaba pang, alam ko ikaw naman ang mag-explain why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah. So, Coach Ellen, please define your grind to us. Let us know why you're doing what you're doing and what are the things that we can, expect also to hear from you today. Okay, Coach, take it away.
Thank you so much. Ayan, once again, great afternoon. Thank you, Coach Sally, for this opportunity and Business Brews and Beyond. And yeah, I'm a certified life coach and I really focus on helping people find their strength from their desperation to becoming an inspiration. That's really my mantra, my bandwagon, kumbaga, as a life coach. Also, I advocate Alopecia Philippines. I advocate alopecia, and I'm the vice president of Alopecia Philippines. And these days, what's really brewing or what's really grinding and making me busy is really helping people find their strength. These days is really very challenging. This changes, the crisis and the pandemic is really very challenging for most of the people. And ito yung sitwasyon o panahon na I wanted to give back. You know what, Coach, and to all of our viewers, God is really great and good to me because He prepared me for this. 2018, I would say that would be the biggest crisis of my life, wherein I was in scars. I have that scars in my life then, and God prepared me, from that scars to becoming a star, and that's the reason that I think I'm doing now virtual coaching, and prior to pandemic, face-to-face coaching, workshop to companies in terms of, let's say, if they have any requirements and needs in terms of mental health, team building, talking about or discussion about in terms of being proactive, vision board, those kind of things. And I'm grateful because God prepared me 2018 for this, because I would say this crisis now for me, Coach, is something that I looked at it as crisis. I look at this crisis as a mission. So it's I can paano ko siya tinitignan? It's a mission to become a miracle for others. It's very humbling experience that these days I will receive a chat, a call, a message, someone na gusto magpatiwakal and is life because of problems sa trabaho, relationship, anxious, um, fear, all of those things. And it's not about the money or the amount of money, because there are times that I really have paid forward. It's free. Ang importante, the joy of you helping out that person at yung maalis mo siya from the situation of depression, anxiety, bringing that person, appreciating herself, knowing herself, and, having that relationship with our Lord, that really at the end of the day is really the source of our, being happy, having that courage and disposition in life na being content and not to be frightened of anything. So that's what I'm
Wow.
grinding right now. Helping people find their strength, and from the space of anxiousness and desperation to become their greater version of themselves. And I am honored and humbled that God is using me to become a miracle for others.
Grabe, Coach. Tama, no? Tama. Kanina, I was flashing some comments. And hi kay Coach Odette. Coach A, hello. You're watching. Coach Giselle.
Hi, Master Coach
Oo.
Adette and Coach Lizelle, our, of
Coach
course,
natin. So, she's
we're
posting
grateful
some
for.
comments and si Coach Giselle. So, thank you, thank you. Ako din, no? I think all of us were, parang nabigyan tayo ng chance na ma-prepare tayo for something as medyo challenging as this. Tapos, like us, we're life coaches right now. We were able to pivot dati pa eh. Hindi naman tayo ngayon nagsisimula lang because we were blessed, no, to be given the chance to learn more of how we can help other people in a different way. Hindi lahat lagi in a traditional way. Ikaw ngayon, you're doing virtual coaching. Ako naman, I'm doing summits and online shows. Kaya ayun eh, minsan talaga, siguro before, it was a bit nung iniisip natin na parang, ba't ko ba ginagawa to? Why am I attending this coffee sessions sa Pioneer before
Yes,
with sila Coach Odette, di ba? Bakit ba ako, magkatabi pa tayo nun eh. Imagine,
yes, yes,
Tuesday and Thursday ba yun? We're attending
yes,
Coach A's, Coach A's mga show, talagang sasara ko agad yung tindahan, whatever. Tapos basta nakikita ko yun nila Coach Claire, tayo magkakatabi. And look at us now, no?
yes,
Parang we were able to find our path. And I'm really thankful for the people, especially sila Coach A, for the people who parang created something for us. Parang ini-ready tayo. Ni-ready tayo for something na hindi natin in-expect kakailanganin pala natin in the sobrang bilis na future. So anyway,
yes, exactly.
Coach Ellen, gusto ko, Coach Ellen, parang kausap ko si Ellen DeGeneres eh. Coach Ellen, ang tawag dito, other than the fact na talagang napaka-generous mo and talagang maraming kaming matututunan sa'yo, can you tell us more about something, a bit of your story siguro sa buhay?
Yes.
How were you able kasi we're talking about turning your scars into stars. So yun yung ano
Yes.
natin yun yung mga ano natin, yun yung mga kailangan nating malaman ngayon for other people to understand na pwede naman. We can still turn those
Yes.
stars into stars. But before that, I'm just happy na nakakatuwa. Kapihan night and strengthening Thursday. We are celebrating with you, sabi ni Coach A. So thank you, Coach A, for supporting and watching. So, Coach Ellen, can you tell us a bit of your story? Sobrang excited lang ako to share this with people kasi sobrang inspiring. Go!
Thank you so much. Yeah, from scars to stars. Yeah. As I've mentioned earlier, uh, God prepared me for this crisis, because 2 years ago I'm clinically diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I had for 3 months naggagamot ako, and then prior to that, there are so many situations that happened in my life that really put me into that crisis. Kumbaga yung sasabi natin COVID crisis ngayon, yun na yung crisis ko noong 2018. Sabay-sabay yun. Unstable career. I don't know what would happen to me in my work then. There are some changes early redundancy program in the company that I am with. And then failed relationship. Being a solo parent, you have problems and issues with your children that you cannot handle it by yourself. And then, pwede kang, I've experienced na pwede mawalan ako ng matitirhan. Those things, sabay-sabay yan. And then I'm also taking care of my lola. That's difficult because, you're hurting also seeing your great grandmother in pain, those kind of things. And people who cheated you, who work na you na inalagaan mo tas nawala, those kind of things. So in 6 months, those things are happening to me simultaneously, one at a time, simultaneously, and then every other month those things are coming in, and then I got sick also, Klebsiella pneumonia, and all those things happen sabay-sabay, and then I'm going to D Cup Coffee Republic. Of course, we are all grateful to Master Coach A, Life Coach Philippines, because where we all started, and she helped me really, Coach Giselle, everybody there, Coach Candy. Really, it's a process. It took me 1 year before I really invested in myself to becoming a certified life coach, because really at the end of the day, what really matters most is for you to accept what happened to you and forgive yourself. So where the scars will start to heal, yung wound, accept really what happened to you, na eto talaga nangyari sa'yo, natanggal ka sa trabaho, nagka-problema ka sa anak mo, that you have to surrender it to a rehabilitation institute, na-redundant ka sa trabaho, you have to really apply again or find where you're good at. You have a condition of alopecia, na your hair you're losing hair, yung ganon, and then you got sick. All of these things, after you accept it and then you forgive yourself, you surrender it to your higher being, to surrender it to God, and really make peace in the past. Sabi nila, kasi madalas sabihin, ako, dali-dali lang sabihin yan, ganyan. True. It took me, 40 years until I became a life coach and I surrendered my life to God, until I realized that I have really to make peace in my past. If I don't make peace in my past, I will not move forward. I will not be able to turn that scars into stars. Kasi if you're not yet forgiving yourself and accepting the situation, yung scars nga, if you allow me to mention kung anong ginawa kong meaning doon, S is sad emotions. If you have that scars, you are on a sad emotion. That's the reality. You are confused. You have a confused mind. You don't know really you don't have that capacity to think right. Kasi may scar eh. So you have a confused mind. You have an anger feeling. Diba? Nakakatanda yun, nakaka-stress yun, na lagi kang galit. You have as a person, you are rejected. Rejection is there. And you are scared. Your heart is scared to do things that you can do, to fall in love, to try new things, to discover yourself, to accept those frustrations because you still have that scars. And yun nga, my journey, all of us has different stories. Share your stories so that you know it could be a blessing to others, it could be a miracle to others. And by that acceptance, by forgiving yourself and accepting what happened, that scars will turn into stars. Lastly, I am thankful to God kasi this quarantine, alam mo talaga, Coach, never in my entire life, I really speak to inspire. That's even I was a kid, mga vision board ko, mga drawing ko, nag-host, nagsasalita, favorite ko si Ellen DeGeneres. But this quarantine, I was able to write. And I'd like to thank talaga Master Coach Adet Porto, Life Coach Philippines. Parang she just gave a challenge to coaches na 5-day challenge of writing. And I tried it. And I was able to do it with prayers, of course. Para yung pagsulat ko, I called it the acronym of my life, shining for God to be a light for others. So I come up with different acronyms of different words like scars, stars, wisdom, strength, happy, and yun. Medyo marami na siya na pwede nang gawing ebook. Naghahanap ako ng sinong pwedeng tumulong sa akin kung paano maging book siya at ebook. Marami na siya talaga. And yun. And I'm using it as well as a coaching tool for personal one-on-one coaching and even to companies. I'm using it as a coaching tool as well. And I'm grateful that in Marketing in Asia and Manila Bulletin, it was featured yung pong aking words to live by during and after crisis. That's it for now, Coach.
Wow, grabe, grabe.
Great
Ang dami mo
afternoon to everyone.
Oo, ang dami mo palang ano, no? Ang dami mo palang pinagkakaabalahan even on a quarantine. Tapos, siguro that's one thing that was given to us by this pandemic, no? Siguro minsan nahanapin natin na alam natin na mahirap to, but some silver linings over what's happening is we were able to bond with our family more. We were in DCAP, we always say disconnect to connect, 'di ba? So there are times now na talagang minsan we were able to connect more with the warm yung mga tao talaga, the people sa warm circle natin. But then yung creativity natin mas no, mas parang nag-shoot up dahil we were able to make the books or write the books, create more coaching programs. So defining your grind today made us realize na parang from whatever na pinagdaanan mo dati, you were able to rise above it. So ngayon naman, can you tell us what's brewing? Ano naman yung mga talagang other than the di ba? Before the activity, before kanina kasi we were talking about your hosting for a virtual wedding, doing some online coaching. Can you tell us what's brewing these days, Coach Ellen?
You know what? It's really great that somehow we are given this opportunity technology wise that naka-adapt na rin tayo because yeah, everything is on virtual now. Everything is happening really technology na talagang lahat virtual, and I'm grateful that I had I've been hosting events and doing events coordination for more than a decade. Before I became a life coach, that's really my first passion. I'm hosting wedding, debut, corporate events, name it, and also organize event. And really, this year is very challenging kasi we started with the Taal volcano eruption. And so may mga ibang weddings sa kami kagad na put on hold kasi Tagaytay is the wedding destination, Cavite, Batangas. And apektado lahat yan. Meron kami mismong wedding ng pamangkin ko na organizer kami, nahirapan kami dahil talagang Cavite rin siya, Tagaytay yung venue. And then may mga iba kaming naka-book na talagang nagkaroon ng either postponed, rescheduled. And after that, yung pandemic. And I'm grateful that I had this opportunity to host a wedding online. The couple is based in Australia and they've planned it for 2 years. And really, the idea is to bring the family and some friends in Australia. And the pandemic happened. And so sabi nila, they're still going to proceed with it and they do it virtually. And yeah, we are, I think, about 80 plus in the Zoom. It was done very creatively. It was creatively done. The friends who are techie persons, who are the organizers, parang give it as a way of love for the couple na it's free. And then I hosted it. They held it in their home, in their backyard. It's very intimate. And then, I've experienced that on the ground, the person there just chatting me, this kung ano na yung sasabihin kong spiel, and then I'm entertaining people in the Zoom. There are about 80 plus from Canada, from California, family in the Philippines, friends in London, and then we have even games also virtual. It's a very unique experience, beautiful experience, and at the same time, it gives you hope. It gives you reason to really pag-aralan ko pa nga ito, sige, mas lalo kong igihin yung ginagawa ko kasi nakakatulong ako, napapasaya ko yung mga tao, yung hindi, akala nilang hindi pwede, pwedeng maging pwede. And then I have coach and mentor in hosting, Paulo Bidiones. And until now, we're having meeting regularly. He's still really connected to us and how we can handle virtual events and also, doing YouTube, which is hindi ko pa rin ginagawa in God's time. So, those things. And syempre alam naman natin na talagang mabigat itong nangyayari ngayon. Meron talagang pamilyang nawawala, meron nawawala ng trabaho, may mga namamatay, maraming malungkot na karanasan, maraming kwentong masasakit. And what's important at the end of the day, we still have that attitude of gratitude. We continue to connect to our higher being. We pray to God, and we have that passionate heart to say yes to live happy. Kasi at the end of the day, on how you will rise in this crisis is really to have a happy disposition in life. Sinasabi ko nga, coach, madalas tinatanong ko yung mga lumalapit sa akin na, I have a lot of one-on-one coaching. I thank God that I was prepared because I have a friend who was kasamahan ko may alopecia. She connected with me na i-coach ko siya. Of course, it's paid forward. Kasamahan ko siya sa alopecia. Sabi niya, I'll give you a referral. So, OFW yon. That was last year pa. And may na-refer siya sa akin. Yun na yung client talaga. And sabi ko, talagang pwede naman palang virtual. Wala namang pandemic pa nun. The thing is, OFW sila. And akalain mo na talagang marami silang pinagdadaanan. Kumbaga, kumikita sila ng malaking pera para sa pamilya nila, pero marami silang pinagdadaan ng problema doon. Marami silang napagdadaan ng issues, concerns, nababagapag sila sa anak nilang iniwan dito, sa nanay nilang may sakit na wala silang magawa, hindi nila mayakap, those things. And thankful for the technology and then we are able, I became a life coach because of Life Coach Philippines, nakakatulong tayo. So yun, nag-start na ako nun mag-virtual. And then, nagkaroon nga ng pandemic, tinuloy-tuloy ko na. So, yeah, I offered to people one-on-one virtual coaching. And what I do really is, tailored fit it according to their needs, according to their requirement. But at the end of the day, I will help you. I will make sure that I will be able to help you out. I will help you move out from that space of fear, desperation, anxiousness, for you to understand where you want to be, appreciate who you are, accept what you are, and then live a happy life. Kasi kumbaga, minsan nga sasabihin ko, coach, bakit pag nag-dream tayo o nag-iisip tayo, bakit kailangan pa tayo mag-isip ng negative o pangit? Pwede naman tayo mag-isip ng maganda. Libre na nga lang yung pag-iisip at pananaginip. Iisipin mo pa yung pangit. Di ba? Bakit hindi ka nalang mag-isip at managinip ng magaganda? Yung something that's great, something that's good, something that's really, you know, filled with passion, filled with love, filled with joy. Because the universe will hear it, it will radiate, and definitely it will happen.
Yes, correct, correct. Though, ano, totoo yun, no? Kasi ako, I'm a firm believer na kahit pa paano, you take it parang one day at a time, tapos hanggat kaya mong isipin yung possible, scenario in a positive way. So, hindi rin naman masama to feel na it's parang yung sinasabi nga natin, it's okay not to be okay. Kasi dapat i-accept din natin yon. Doon pumapasok ngayon yung mga coaches. So ako, feeling ko, yung sinasabi mo, how we were prepared, actually nung inaalala ko ngayon how tayo para mga nag-training, nung bumababa pa tayo sa hagdanan, mga nakapiring tayo and all. Parang natatandaan ko lang, some of the coaches kasi, most of the coaches, yun talaga ginagawa. I would like to let everyone know na yun yung magiging papel talaga sa'yo ng isang coach. Pipilitin niya na parang focus ka sa gusto mong gawin. Kumbaga, ikakat yung noise. Ang dami ang dami. Like Coach Odette sometimes said before, parang may mga nasabi siya na maraming darating sa client or sa tao. Pero it's your job to help them na hindi nila na maisip yung mga yon at mag-focus sila dun sa ano. And this is what we're doing, helping people pivot. Kasi katulad ng sinabi mo, yung OFW, OFW ako dati, totoo yun. We earn a lot, but we have a lot of problems. And kasama
Yes.
na, totoo.
And nakakalungkot dati, di ba, wala namang ganito, wala kang
Oo,
makakausap.
imagine mo
And
dati, di ba?
parang,
Tape by tape lang ako nagawa tsaka sulat. So, now talaga,
yes.
walang talaga yan na people around can talk about yung mga bumabagabag sa kanila with people na katulad mo na me kasi I'm focusing on creatives, branding and transition, but you kasi very important yung mga nakakausap mo ngayon, like hindi ko makakalimutan siguro, alam mo, kaya ako nakuha ni Coach A before na nakapag-train ako sa kanya. There was this something na kwento niya na yung hindi na makapagbayad sa coaching, kasi sabi niya, buhay ka lang, bayad ka na. Yung something like that. Yung somebody's thinking of, di ba? Somebody's thinking of doing something na with his life or her life, pero may nakausap kasi sila, someone na kaya silang pakinggan at may right tools to help them. So with that, Coach Ellen, ano yung mga experiences mo with your coaching? Sino ba yung mga usual na talagang regular na lumalapit sa iyo now, lalo na sa pandemic? Kasi ang daming nade-depress, walang pera, walang trabaho, pinauwi, na-stuck sa Pilipinas or kung saan man sila. Ano ba yung usual na mga tinutulungan mong mga clients now, and how are you able to help them parang pivot nga in this time of crisis?
Yeah. Before I segue to that and to answer that, I'm grateful also to the opportunity that there are TV and radio networks that are, talking to us, and then, we're being a resource speaker. And that's really a grateful experience, and that's a really a blessing because mas marami kang naaabot mas marami kang na-reached. And madalas, pag meron ako mga invitation to become a resource speaker, whether TV or radio, dyan, after that, I really have a lot of different inquiries sa page ko, sa Instagram ko, sa email ko, and iba-iba. Yun nga, meron isa akong na-handle na umuwi siya before quarantine, napauwi siya dahil nagkaroon na talaga ng layoff. OFW siya. And then pag uwi niya, syempre, as single siya, we know that, just to make it clear that we know that everything is very confidential with our clients. We won't mention names. Just, for those who are watching, just to understand, to have an idea lang of the situations of people. And why are we sharing these stories? Just for you to appreciate what you have. Kasi baka mamaya ngayon, feeling mo, down na down ka na hirap ka na, and listening to this story, malalaman mo na, wala, yung palang
Yeah.
pinoproblema kong hiniwalayan ako ng boyfriend ko ng 2 months, isa palang katawa-tawa.
Ano lang
Alam
pala
mo
yun,
yun?
oo.
Di ba?
Nakakarambot
Oo,
lang
di
pala
ba?
yun sa problema, di
Oo.
ba?
So, we are very cautious on the confidentiality of the situations of our clients, and we respect it just to, make sure that it's being understood by everyone. But just an overview, may mga situations ako na-handle na, let's say, yun nga, umuwi, and then pag uwi dito, apply sa work. Pag apply sa work, nakuha naman kagad, pero na timing, biglang nagkaroon ng pandemic, ng crisis, hindi natuloy. And so the parents, parang galit na galit, medyo bad-mouthing, sinabihan na ng lahat ng sumpa, ng lahat na ng sumbat, and all. And yun, may message ako sa messenger na may mga slash, paparinig sa akin yung sinasabi ng mga magulang o ng pamilya na parang feeling niya worthless siya, yung ganon. So really, yung mga ganon na cases talaga, coach, kahit madaling araw yun, kahit anong oras, talagang I really give time and attention to listen, to really make them feel that I am here, I'm validating their importance as a human being, and I'm validating that their life is a gift from God, and it's very precious that, you know, there's always hope and chance as long as you breathe every day. So Zogo, don't take away that breathe, that life, because it's a gift from God. And yun, unti-unti, I'll give some coaching tools sa mga natutunan natin sa Life Coach Philippines, yung mga forgiveness, yung fear, anxiety, and then, yun, unti-unti hanggang sa gagawa na sila ng mga kanilang mga, kasi di ba alam mo naman yan, if you're doing coaching, talagang you are committed. You are, aside from, kasi we are here to guide them. We're not giving them solutions, we're not suggesting, we are here to guide them. Ano ba ang gusto mong path na puntahan?
Yeah.
Gusto mong mawala dyan sa sitwasyon na yan? Ito yung mga pwede natin gawin. But really, you have to help yourself. You have to do something about it. Just like us, we did something to ourselves. May ginawa ako kung bakit wala na ako sa space ng depression at anxiety. Meron akong ginawa. And yung ginawa kong yun, I'm doing it now na tulungan din yung iba, because it's a joy for me to see other people move from that space as well. Yung mawala na sila dun sa posisyon na meron silang anxiety, fear. Dati nga ako, grabe yung experience ko ng anxiousness ko. Yung talagang manhid yung mga kamay ko, yung dibdib ko, ganyan. Yung ulo ko nahihilo, nasusuka ako. Meron ako mga clients ngayon na nakakausap na ganyan. And then, of course, suggest ko pa rin sa kanila na magpatingin sa doktor. And talagang if walang problema, thank God, di ba? Thank God. So it's really anxiety siya. And there are so many anxiety grounding techniques na ngayon available. There's help available. There's life coaches. There's counselors, psychiatrists. Pag nag-YouTube ka, free, marami kang makikita on how to cope up with anxiety. Marami nang available ngayon na pwede mong gawin para malabanan siya and rise above that crisis. So yun, that's what really keeps me busy these days. There are a lot really that I'm helping na OFW, and I'm grateful that every day it's really a joy seeing them becoming a star of their own. Nawawala na yung scars. And yeah, since I've mentioned since our really focus is transitioning from that scars to stars, allow me to mention na if you are already healed, you have already forgiven yourself, importante yun. And then you've made peace in the past. Magiging star ka in a sense na you're secure, you have a secured emotions. Kumbaga, yung emotions mo, alam mo nang i-handle. Kaya mo nang, totoo naman coach, di ba? Talagang hindi naman para sabihin naman ng mga bata, si Coach Ellen, parang wow, everyday happy, everyday. No, it's okay not to be okay. Ang ating inaalala o ang binabantayan, yung hindi mo na magagawa yung normal na ina-expect sa'yo. gumising, kumain, maligo. Pag ikaw ay tipong isang linggo nang hindi naliligo at nakahiga ka lang, papunta ka na sa depresyon yan. Kailangan na yan bantayan. Kailangan na yan bigyan ng karampatang atensyon at solusyon. Kasi, yan, magiging, it will already become your pattern already na mapupunta ka na sa depression. So, if you have already moved from scars to stars, you have a secured emotions, your mind, you have a thoughtful mind, right thinking talaga eh. It's a practice. Those who are watching us, I tell you, it took me some time. Talagang it took me a year to have that right thinking. It's a practice. When you think right, you will see right, you will hear right, you will say right, you will feel right, you will do right. It's a domino effect. And you know already, if you don't think right, you will not see right. You will hear negative also. You will say negative. You will do negative. So, hindi lang naman yung negative na actions dun eh. Yung, ang ano dun kasi magbibigay ng stress sa'yo, yung anger, yung fear, yung you amplify the bad things instead of seeing, changing your perspective, amplifying the good things. Like now, dati, lagi natin sinasabi, ano ba yan, di na tayo nagkita-kita mag-anak. Diyos ko, lagi nasa labas si ganito, nasa ganito si ganyan, si ganito, may meeting, si ganito. Ngayon naman magkakasama na sa bahay, hindi rin nakikitaan ng kagandahan na magkakasama na nagkikita dahil sa quarantine. Meron pa rin reklamo. I mean, saan tayo lulugar? Now, it's really on how you change your perspective, di ba? Ngayon, oo, masakit, merong COVID, pero magkakasama ang pamilya sa isang bahay, di ba? Nakidiscover mo na yung anak mo magaling magluto. Kaya mo pala na mag-ayos ng clutter sa bahay mo, di ba? Yung mga hinahanap mong nawawala na ng 10 years, finally lumabas. Di ba? Pinagbintangan mo kung sino-sino na ninakaw at nawala ng dati mong kasambahay, binasag or whatever. Eventually, nakita mo. So those things. And yun nga, when you're in that state of stars from scars, you have a secured emotions, you have a right thinking, no? Yung T, thoughtful mind. A, you have authentic feelings. Pag down ka, yes, it's okay, down ka. Just a day or two, for 3 days, 1 week, pero hindi dapat aabot ng matagal na panahon. So, you have authentic feeling, you are refined, you're confident. And S, you have a stable heart. So, hindi ka na madaling maloko, hindi ka na very vulnerable because you know yourself na I'm worthy of this and I'm great enough to deserve this kind of attention, this kind of love, and so I have a stable heart. So that's really my concept of from scars into stars. Yon. Thank you. Yun. So mga nanonood po, if you have any questions, just comment and I'll be happy to answer them sa abot ng aking makakaya. I can't hear you, Coach.
Yun yung nakakatawa sa sinasabi ni I'm referring to this scars into stars. Are you seeing it in the online? Ngayon, this is
Maraming salamat for flashing it. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, this is what she talked about. Scars into stars. Mamaya i-flash ulit natin yan. But what I'm saying is, minsan kasi, no, when we amplify all the negativity, parang hindi na yan naubos eh. Kasi ako, I'm a firm believer na pag ako may kumausap sa akin at sinabi sa akin walang pera, I don't tell them na walang pera, padating na yung pera. You have to, think about something to make you feel na, oo, it's okay to feel na hindi ka okay ngayon, but you have also some work to do then with your mindset na huwag naman puro negativity kasi hindi na yan talaga matatapos. And whatever you do right now, like what Coach Ellen is saying, isa sa pinakamalaking bagay to help you is yung attitude of gratitude. Totoo yan. One of the things that she said right now that made me feel, ay oo talaga. Kasi kung hindi ka thankful sa mga taong tumulong sa'yo along the way, kung hindi ka thankful sa opportunities na dumarating, and you're always looking at the, yung mga, ano ba yung wala sa akin? Ano ba yung hindi ko nakuha? Ano ba yung, if you're always looking at those things, hindi ka talaga makakontento. And mapapansin nyo with our conversation right now, we're always going back to the place we met, we learn things, like sila Coach A, the people around. So hindi man namin sila nakikita lagi-lagi, lalo na ngayon in pandemic, we're always grateful for the things that we learn from them, and also for the people that if not for those those coffee meetups at night, hindi tayo magkikita, hindi tayo magkakatabi. I was always rooting for you, mag-coach ka na. I always said, kailan ka mo magko-coach? So I thought you were going to be our classmate that time, but then again, yung time nga siguro hindi yung tamang timing. But look at you now, you're now helping others kahit papano, 'di ba? Parang find the best version, make them feel na merong makikinig sa kanila, and bibigyan sila ng oras at iintindihin ang mga goals nila, paano nila ma-achieve. So very thankful ako dyan, Coach Ellen, for doing that. Napaka-noble ng work ng mga coaches, ng mga mentors, ng mga counselors, yung mga nakikinig sa mga sa mga hinaing ng kapwa. Tapos minsan nadadala mo pa yan, kaya sabi ko nga siguro sa branding lang ako at saka sa transition ng business, kasi sobrang lakas talaga ng heart mo, and yung yung openness mo to listen to pag talagang mental health na pinag-usapan, which talagang sila Coach Candy, hi Coach Candy, kamusta kayo? Yung mga coaches na si Coach Jendy naman, andyan din, nakikinig sa atin. Thank you for watching, Coach Ellen now. So anyway, one thing I would like to tap ngayon before we end, kasi we only have 45 minutes, but I want to ask about Alopecia Philippines. What is it all about, Coach? Kasi dun kita medyo parang, siguro nag-mark sa akin yung parang that's what you're talking about. Tapos, syempre, minsan darating ka, isipin ko, parang nagsasalita ka ng alopecia. Ano ba yun? Can you tell us more, inform the audience more about this, and ano yung advocacy mo over this Alopecia Philippines group?
Thank you so much for the opportunity to, enlighten everyone about alopecia. So alopecia is a autoimmune deficiency. It's a condition. Hindi siya sakit. It's a condition. Either universalis, androgenic. Mine is androgenic. Partial baldness, yung dito sa akin sa bunbunan. Ano siya? Hereditary, father ko. And then at the same time, autoimmune deficiency. So, talagang, kumbaga, mahina rin yung autoimmune system namin because meron, instead na sinasabing mag-grow yung hair or nails, hindi siya nag-grow or namamatay yung mga buko, ganyan. So basically, bata pa lang ako, pinanganak akong kalbo. Nagkabuhok naman ako, mahaba, ganyan, pero dito nga, wala. And my dad is very patient, and my dad is really very helpful in finding different kinds of medication, herbal, organic, ganyan, until nag-work na rin ako na mismo sa sarili ko. So, nagkaka-hair ako, pero except for this part. And then, naging cautious ako at nagkaroon niya ng effect sa akin. Siyempre, hindi naman alintala sa karamihan. Mga kapatid ko, magkakapalang buhok, magaganda ang buhok nila. Siyempre, nagkaroon ako ng insecurities. I'm hosting events, so nagkaroon ako nawala ako yung kumpiyansa ko sa sarili ko. Yung pilik mata ko, nawala, tapos yung eyebrows ko. Ayan, thank you sa castor oil, nagkaroon na ako ng eyebrows. So basically, autoimmune siya, and yung iba talaga, walang buhok hanggang sa lumaki sila. Some of my brothers and sisters in alopecia. And yun, kaligayahan na nga nila na magkaroon ng wig. And I am grateful and honored because, yun nga, as I am advocating that, There was a time last year that I had an opportunity to talk about this to Vice Ganda. And yun, nabigyan kami ng pagkakataon ng Showtime, ABS-CBN at saka ni Vice Ganda na isama to sa magpasikat sa Showtime and dun lumabas. Kasi kinausap ko lang si Vice, sabi ko, na-inspire sa iyo may mga alopecia, pwede ka bang mamigay ng wig or pwede ka bang mag-talk sa amin kasi napaka-confident mo, bubbly ka, masaya ka kahit nagwiwig ka. Ako naman kasi, I'm doing that kasi gusto ko yung mga kasamahan ko rin matulungan. So sabi ko nga, God, thank you kasi Lord, ginawa mo ko talaga maging life coach din. Kasi mismo, para sa mga kasamahan ko may alopecia na nabubuli, ano ko sila na, maiangat ko sila na, huwag kang masaktan. Physical lang yan, buhok lang yan, importante. Yung puso natin, yung pagkatao natin. And you know what? God is so great because my heart's desire to be intelligent, yun yung gusto ko yung lumabas sa TV. Through my passion of helping, lumabas ako sa TV because of kumbaga yung dream mo na gusto mong lumabas ka sa TV, nagkatotoo dahil sa passion mong tumulong sa mga tao. So we were given an opportunity to be in Showtime with Vice Ganda to present, to be the beneficiary of Magpasikat. And yun, thank God nanalo yung Alopecia Philippines and we are awarded with 1 million. So that's so much a blessing for the foundation para ma-extend pa yung mga iba-ibang tulong sa mga iba't ibang activities ng alopecia. And thank you so much to ABS-CBN, Showtime, and Vice Ganda dahil doon sa opportunity and blessing na yun. And ang ginawa ko lang naman sinabi ko, vinoice out ko, kinausap ko, sinabi ko lang sa Vice na, you know, baka pwede mo kaming tulungan, mag-talk ka, magbigay ng makeup, mag-wig, and yun. So right now, Alopecia Philippines, we have also a Facebook page. We're doing virtual activities, may mga exercise, may talk, sharing, iba-ibang pwedeng mga dynamics na pwedeng magawa para din matulungan sila. And kasi basically, mahina na talaga ang autoimmune system na may mga alopecia, kaya talagang doble ingat. And then, kumbaga, ano na sa amin ngayon, yung napagtibay na kami ng panahon na hindi na yung parang takot. Kasi marami sa amin yung last year nga, noong October, first time lumabas ako personally na lumabas na ganito. Dati, hindi mo ako mapapalabas ng ganyan. Nagwiwig ako, insecure ako. Siyempre, di ba, may mga kapatid ako at mga kamag-anak na, personality rin sila na magaganda mga buhok nila. And I accepted it Nung naging life coach ako and I received God in my life, I accepted it na ganito ako. And tinignan ko kung ano yung pwedeng magandang ito-turn out nung pagiging kalbo ko or semi-kalbo ko, ganyan. So, yun, nakatulong ako na nagkaroon ng funds yung foundation, tapos, ayun, may mga sponsors kami, and, you know, it's really overwhelming. It's really great that God is using me to be able to help those brothers and sisters with alopecia. And of course, thank you to Abby Asistio, our president, kasi yun, talagang she started it, lumabas siya out in the open about her condition years ago. And ayun, so ngayon, at least now, medyo marami nang nakakaunawa tungkol doon, hindi na kami masyadong nasasabihan ng parang may tipos or parang may sakit ng cancer or kung ano man. And yun, yung inaano rin namin yung wag tayong, kasi di ba, pleasing personality madalas sa trabaho. May mga kilala ko na nawawala ng trabaho dahil, yun nga, yung itsura nila na walang buhok. So, isa yan sa mga sinusulong namin na hindi dapat maging pamantayan yung gano'n. Engineer yung tao dahil lang kalbo at babae siya, walang kilay. Hindi siya pleasing personality, hindi mo tatanggapin sa trabaho. So, yun.
Yun, malaking bagay yung power talaga of information. Kasi minsan, if you're not parang there to inform din others, minsan, yung nag-wonder sila, bakit ba ganun, awkward naman magtanong and all. Kaya nakakatuwa na you're a voice to those who are not very parang ganun ka-confident. Parang sabi ko nga in some of my talks, be a voice, not an echo. Minsan kasi, when you're representing other people na parang hindi nila alam kung paano nila sasabihin kung ano yung nararamdaman nila, lalo na sa workplace, and yun nga, pag mag-work na sila, ang gagaling naman nila, but because of this halimbawa, yung sa hair nila or something, na nahihinder yon, no? So, thank you talaga, Coach. We don't have much time anymore. Sobrang nagulat ako anong oras na tayo. But, ang gusto ko lang malaman is paano kanila makokontak at like you're doing online coaching now. What is it? What is it that you do right now? Is there a package? Is it group coaching? Is it one-on-one? So
Yes.
please invite them, and super thank you talaga na you again enlightened us how we should be, accepting what's happening right now. Pero pinakamaganda sa sinabi mo is yung have that attitude of gratitude. Kasi yun yung nakikita ko sa iyo eh. You're beaming eh. Kasi before when I see you, okay, masaya ka naman. Pero kasi maganda eh. Pero may certain sadness pa siguro dahil may mga hindi pa naayos before in your career and all.
Yes.
But now you're very confident, ganyan, naka-open ngayon ang hair mo eh dati kino-cover mo, ngayon talagang confidently, no? Unapologetic. So very grateful ako that you represent people na talagang dapat maging confident sila, and yun nga, yung be your own kind of beautiful. Kasi kami mga plus size, ako wala kaming basta
Yes.
diba? Parang feeling namin, don't worry, kasi be your own kind of beautiful. And at the end of the day, syempre yung heart mo magmamatter. How you're really parang, uh, yung personality mo, yung heart mo with other people, yun ang pinakamalaking bagay na mas matatandaan sa'yo, di ba? So, is there anything na we have to watch out for you? Please invite them, Coach Ellen.
Thank you, Business Brews and Beyond. Thank you so much to you, kapwa coach ko, na talaga rin tumutulong sa lahat ng mga solopreneurs. Maraming salamat. Yes, for those who are watching us, thank you. If you think you need some assistance or you need help really to understand yourself, fine-tune whatever your flaws are, and you're not certain on what's going on with your life now, and you want to move from the space of acceptance, healing, empowerment, encouragement, you can message me, Coach Ellen Perez at yahoo.com. That's my email address, Coach Ellen Perez at yahoo.com. My Facebook page is Ellen Perez Life Coach. And Instagram is also available. That's Coach Ellen Perez. That's my IG. I have different kind of packages, different coaching tools for different individual. I do also corporate workshop virtual, and depending on your requirement, I tailored fit it on whatever is your requirement or your needs. There you go. Distance is distress is not there is not should not keep you from seeking and getting help. Virtual coaching is possible. So normally I do it Zoom, Viber, Room Messenger, whatever is you are comfortable, and rest assured that it's no judgment. I am here to accept you and help you out. As my pay it forward also to my pay it forward, because I have once from scars, and I want you also to shine and be your own star. So there you go. That's my Facebook page, Ellen Perez Life Coach. Thank you so much, Life Coach Philippines. Of course, to my friend, mentor, Lai Lava, and also Gia Benson. Take care in Cebu. She's also my coach and mentor. And of course, glory and honor to God. One, allow me to mention this lang to everyone who's feeling anxious, afraid. Ako really, at the end of the day, coach, I surrendered my life to God. I accepted Him as my Lord and my Savior. And as what is mentioned in His words in Joshua 1:9, it's my phone, ayan. Yan yung parang, wallpaper ko. Joshua 1:9, be strong, be courageous. The Lord God is with you.
Wow.
This is Coach Ellen Perez, shining for God to be a light for others. Thank you for
Wow.
this opportunity. I'm very grateful to be a miracle for others.
Wow, thank you, Coach. Okay, sobrang thank you. Malaking bagay. Pinaunlakan mo yung aming invitation. Marami sigurong na tuwa na bigla ka nilang nakita uli online because we're always some of our friends nakikita tayo in offline events, 'di ba? So, thank you again and see you soon. Siguro, I hope this all ends
Yes,
na
yes. Let's
kita-kita
have a
tayo.
reunion in Life Coach Philippines. Ayan, sa Decaf
Okay.
Coffee. God bless us all. Keep safe, everyone. Keep healthy.
Okay.
Help not just physically, but also in your mind. God bless us all. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Bye-bye. Yun, grabe, sobra. Sino bang hindi natuto sa mga mga nakwento ni Coach Ellen, no? Ako talaga natutuwa ako that she gave us yung parang her story. Kasi totoo nung na-meet ko siya, sabi ko, ano kaya ang kwento nito? Because when you sit when you sit with someone tapos nakikinig kayo there's someone talking about a certain topic, makikita mo yung mga katabi mo, actually, online yan, hindi mo makita, pero sa totoo, marami kami. Tapos yung katabi mo, minsan, bigla siya magsasalita. Tapos, naku, ganun pa rin yung kwento. Tapos makakasama pa sa masterclass, ganun pa rin yung kwento niya. And then eventually, we formed a certain level of parang friendship na with other life coaches. Tapos natuwa ako kasi sabi ko, ang lakas naman nito. Ang daming pinagdaanan, ang dami niyang nag-go through. Then I pitched her to some talks in Story Nights Manila. I had her meet some of my community friends in FH Moms. Nakakatuwa eh. She's even our guest host in Connected Women. Alam mo yon yung power ng connection, collaboration, nabubuo talaga yon when you just, you know, appear at saka show up in events or in meetups na akala mo napaka-ordinaryo lang. Yun yung mga na-miss ko. Na-miss ko ngayon yan dahil sa pandemic. But then again, okay lang, natuwa naman ako kasi nandun pa rin yung parang sabi nga natin, yung silver lining out of all this, yung idea na mas naging virtually connected tayo at in tune tayo sa mga nangyayari with everyone. So with that, talagang pasalamat ako. Don't forget, ito yung mga tinuro ni Coach Ellen kanina. She was telling us about scars, from scars to stars. So sad emotions, confused mind, anger feelings, rejected as a person. If you have sensitive heart, turn them into stars. Secured emotion, thoughtful mind, authentic feelings, refined as a person, and stable heart. Diba? Parang mas masarap yon. Mas masarap yung meron palang choice. Pwede mo palang siyang i-look in a brighter side imbis na po negative. So, yan, pasalamat ako and na nandyan siya. And I would also like to thank the people who helped me set up this show, Brownroots Creative. Thank you for helping me with all the setup. And Coach Jendy of Life UK, commissary of our food sponsor, Coffinium, coffee pa rin. Thank you, Coffinium, for giving me extra parang help, parang benefit with this malunggay coffee dahil malunggay is the superfood. No? So thank you, Coffinium. My virtual sidekick, if you want business, or no, not business, live events, uh, turn online or to turn virtually. So, si my virtual sidekick ang lapitan nyo. PM me and let's hook up and check kung ano ang pwede natin magawa for your traditional events to be turned it online. So there, what else do we miss? Siguro yun na, I think the best takeaway that I got for today, marami, but the best is attitude of gratitude. Makikita nyo, posting on the comments kanina, some of our friends na nasa Life Coaching Philippines, and sila Coach Jendy, Coach Rizal, Coach A, Master Coach A, and some of the other coaches, Yun eh. Minsan hindi man kayo magkita-kita, pero still there's the feeling of you're supporting one another. So salamat po at nandyan kayo, nakinig kayo sa amin. And hopeful na lahat tayo we rise above all these challenges. And thankful kami na we were prepared. We were prepared for this kahit papano, especially with this set na, kasi before that was what sinasabi sa amin eh. Kahit anong mangyari, ang coaches eh, hindi yan, ano yan, pandemic proof, crisis proof. Totoo naman yun. Other than that, it's not about money. It's more of sabihin na nating kung meron kang pagkakataon makatulong sa kasamahan mo or yun mga sa people around your community, tapos alam mo pa na you're trained and you're having all those tools to help people kahit papano na maka-get by, ba't hindi mo gamitin? As a sign of paying it forward. Yun din yung sinasabi ni Coach Ellen. What she's doing right now is similar to what I'm doing. It's more paying it forward because we were blessed to be to be out of that specific rut na pinanggalingan namin. Yung kung saan kami nasadla, kung saan kami nahirapan, kung saan kami karoon ng miserableng buhay, okay na kami ngayon. And that's what we're doing. So, thank you again, and thank you to our sponsors. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for those who always make us feel na nandyan kayo to support us. Salamat, salamat. And for those na sa tingin nyo, this show help them, lalo na yung mga talk na sinabi, yung mga sinabi ni Coach Ellen, please share it. Please also like our YouTube, bagong-bago yan, YouTube namin, kasi transition namin in different platforms, so some are not using Facebook then. So please like our YouTube, and if you want to guest or if you have anything to amplify, any message, or if you have a brand to amplify, contact me, Coach Cell, and I'll be very, very happy to help you. Don't think about anything. Let's just, help this community survive. Let's connect, collaborate, and make this world a better place. Kasi with what's happening, siguro a little bit of goodness is what we need. So for that, thank you very much again. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So bye, everyone.